it and complete it once. Okay. So method reference is one concept introduced by Java 8 version. The feature belongs to Java 8. The process in which the abstract method of functional interface is attached with the body of method from a class where the class is not related to an interface. The meaning, one class will be there, one interface will be there. The interface is functional interface. There is no link between the class and interface. There is no link. The meaning, the class is not implemented class of interface. But whatever the methods available in the class, the method bodies will be there. The bodies are taken and attached to the abstract method of interface. The concept only we call it as a method reference. So finally, the concept, the process in which the abstract method of functional interface is attached with the body of method from a class where the class is not related to a interface. Here is known as method reference. These method references are categorized into three types: reference to constructor, reference to instance method, reference to static method. Now, I started with the constructor yesterday. The process in which the abstract method of functional interface is attached with the body of constructor. The process in which the abstract method of functional interface is attached with the body of constructor. So it is taking the body of constructor. Whenever the abstract method want to attach with the body of constructor, the syntax, see there, new. New keyword refers constructor. New keyword refers constructor. So we are referring constructor. From where you are referring constructor? From one class. So the syntax is class name, scope, new. Means the constructor has a scope within the class. Simply the execution control will take the body of constructor and bind to this abstract method. It's a theory. Here, I test OP1 is equal to display scope new. So here, in a diagrammatical form, what happened is one object will be created here. First, let me write all and come. Okay, right. See there. The process in which the abstract method of functional interface is attached with the body of instance method is known as reference to instance method. Here, the syntax. Functional interface name. Functional interface name. OB is equal to, right, look here once, all of you, 1 minute. Instance method available within the class, available within the object. Within the object. Instance method available within the object. So what you have to do now? We must write like this. Instance method name you must write. Right? After writing instance method name, The instance method scope means you can say available, nothing but instance method available in the object. Available in the object name. So which object name now? Generally the class object name anyway. So you must write your object name, scope operator and instance method name. The meaning, the method with this name available in the object. The syntax will be like this. Sorry, example will be like this. First we have to create object for display actually. 1 minute. I'll write in the program. From there I'll copy here. Right. Method references application 1. Method references application 1. So here I had one class display. I had one interface. I had one main class. This is main class. Yesterday, constructor body from display class binded to the abstract method and the constructor body is executed. Yesterday answer came. Today we have to take the body of instance. This body should come. From where it is coming? From this parameter list to here it will come actually. Okay, right. Now whenever I want to take this body, this M1 method will get the memory within the class. So, sorry, we'll get the memory within the object. So we have to create object first. So display D is equal to new display. But this is one constructor call while object creation. Yes or no now? Right. For this I am passing some 100. So while object creation, constructor executed here anyway. Consider executing 2 times. See there. One with the abstract method name, one with the new operator anyway. Okay. Now see there. I want the method. Say I test OB2 is equal to instance method name. M1 is the instance method name. That instance method name is scope with D. D is the object name. Can you see this? So D is the object name or not now? This is the object name. See that. So D is the object name here. So D is the object name. Instance method name means M1. Anyway, functional interface, I test and so on. So here what happened now? This is reference to instance method. Reference to instance method. Now we can call ob2.display 122. So this is instance method. Instance method body is executed. Instance method body is executed. So we are calling the instance method body. We are executing the body by using display method. Observe or not now? Here constructor body, here instance method body. That one we are calling it as a reference to instance method. Now the last one is reference to static method here. Reference to static method. The process in which the abstract method of functional interface is attached with the body of static method. Body of static method is known as reference to static method. Reference to static method. Reference to static method. Right. Now, static method available in the class. You know that static methods available in the class. So, what is the syntax now? Syntax is functional interface name OB is equal to static method name. Anyway, static method name. The static method name is scope with class name. Scope with the class. So instance method means the object name. Static method means class name. It's a concept. So here the example is I test OB3 is equal to class name is display and M2. M2 is the static method name. Right. See there in our program now. See there. Now, in our program, here, I test OB3 is equal to class name display scope M3. So this is reference. M3 not there, no? M2. Now this is reference to static method. Now OB3 dot display 123. This is static method body is executed. Your constructor body, your instance method body, your static method body is executed. All of you understood the syntaxes? Very rare syntax. Rare means market not reached to this level. So available in the multi-threading already. In thread APIs, you can see this code. In a normal service application area, the market people not reached. Still they are searching for 8 features. Still engineers are asking 8 features. Means still they are updating, not updated. Still updation is going on. So here, why they given this feature means already many developments are available in Java already. So We are already established that. From 1995 onwards, the graph is here. Java by 2004, we entered into servers. So many servers has been integrated by 2004 to Java. From there onwards, we are in the internet world. Many applications. So on that day, nobody is there with us. Right? Later on, the .NET people joined. They started competing with us. Many people tried competing with us. So we are running already. So we are into server applications going on. So in this journey, lot more changes are coming. Lot more changes happening and coming. Already many applications are available. Now already existing applications are there. Existing classes are there. But I want to take the flavor of lambda expression, means taking the bodies. Whenever you take the bodies, dot class files will not come. That is a major advantage. Already existing classes, existing applications, you want to convert into Java 8 features. Then they given one concept, method reference. The method reference says that no need to link your class to interface, not needed. Suppose 10 classes are there. If you keep on linking and coming, waste of time, no. Again, you have to change the major project or not now. Already one existing project is there. The project is very popular. Example, in that project, many classes are running, but performance, I want to increase it. So in that process, I want to introduce this interface and this concept, I want to introduce it. In that process, I cannot link all the classes to interface and come. It takes much time. You write one interface, which body you want, you pick it. That only method reference. Which body you want to pick it. Because already class is there to you. Already this class is there. Interface is there. Link not there. This class is providing the methods. Which body you want, you pick it and execute it. That only concept. You pick it. That option we call it as method reference. So the rule is nothing but parameter list and parameter type must be same. You are attaching the method body to one abstract method of functional interface, no? That parameter list and parameter type must be same. Unless attachment is not possible. So in that way, they given one more feature to Java known as method reference. Method reference. The meaning is, now we are referring to the methods of this class. Not only concept. We are referring to the methods of this class. But we are not calling these methods directly. What you are calling now? Taking the bodies and binding to the abstract method of interface and we are calling. The flavor is lambda flavor actually. Why means we are taking the body and attaching to abstract method signature. High performances will come. So they given two options to you. One, write directly lambda expression. That is the first model. Second one, already existing is there. Take the bodies and bind it. That is method reference. These two are models popular from your core Java. Why core Java means core Java only you must practice this model. All have understood? So final conclusion now. The final conclusion is your language is saying that interface is very popular. Normally, interface is very popular. Interface is popular to hold one abstract method. That's a target. Yes or no? Interface is popular for holding abstract method. Class do not have abstract method. You forget about abstract class. You don't see abstract. Abstract class is a standby model to class. Standby model to class means I want to declare one abstract method inside the class. Developer asks a question. Then you must say, declare your class with abstract keyword, add one abstract method, but object not there. So option is there for us. So abstract class is a standby model to class. You can keep that abstract class away. Always compare class and interface. You have to compare. In the class, only concrete method is there. In interface, you can have abstract method. For this abstract method, we want to provide the body. We have to provide the body. So how many ways are there in your hand to provide the body? Finally, you must say there are 4 ways. How many ways in your hand now? 4 ways. As a code writer, I can provide the body for abstract method of interface in 4 ways. 1. Writing implementation class with name directly. Interface implemented to one class. That is the first model or not now? Java 5 and Java 6 model, that is. Right? After that, interface is there. Implementation class name not there. Anonymous inner class as the implementation class. Hope you practiced yesterday. That is second model. Very popular model in the market. Still 40 to 60% of engineers still writing anonymous. Still they are asking Java 8 features. Java 8 features came by 2014. Means almost 7 years completed really. Still the engineers are asking, sir, can you teach Java 8 features? They are asking still. They'll come to Amirpet and they'll ask us, sir, can you train us Java? I am working for one company. One project is there. I am not understanding the codes of 8. Can you give a training on 8? Means what? One engineer after 5 years coming into this market and asking about 8 feature. 8 feature is a 2014 feature. Understood this point or not now? So what I'm trying to say here is, I want to provide a body. Already anonymous engineers are a lot more available in the market. That anonymous engineers option is, you must use lambda expression. Whenever the new project is going on, new construction is going on, you must write lambda expression. The third model is lambda expression. I can provide the body to abstract method in the process, in the form of lambda expression from 2014 onwards. But already existing project is there. I want to convert into this flavor. Then they given the fourth one is method reference. You can take the body of a method. The method can be constructor. The method can be instance method. The method can be static method. You can collect the body. There is fourth ways. The fourth way is nothing but as a code writer, I can provide the body to this abstract method by using method reference. Understood now? So how many models are available in your hand to provide one body for abstract method now? 4 ways. All of you got this point now? Right. Okay. That is a conclusion. Here I will paste this example program. Here I am taking one class as an interface as itest.java, display.java. I took some name, I think. Demo method references.java. Demo method references.java. This is one main class. Look here once. Here in the diagrammatical come. So whenever I use this syntax, So whenever I use this syntax, now, here one object created. Here new operator not there, object will come. Object means memory. Short memories will come. Now this method signature will come here. This method signature will come. This body will come. body taken from the constructor, method signature taken from the interface. So here, void display of int k, like this. But the body came from here, no? Right. When the body came from here, no? This is int x and the body is attached. That only constructor body. Body is attached or not now? So whenever I say ob1 dot display, if I say constructor body is coming. Observe this point or not now? Right. The same way, if I use a second syntax, this one. Second syntax. If I use a second syntax. In the second syntax first now, first object must be created here. Display D is equal to new display. First one object should be created. First you have to create one object. This is normal object creation. In this object creation, the method is binded. Main method, sorry, void m1 of 1. Because instance method, no, instance method is binded here into the object. Now I am creating method reference here, this one. This is method reference. In this method reference now, the body will, sorry, abstract method will come from here. And body will come from here. Body will be taken from the object. From body will be taken. That only D colon, say D scope means M1 belongs to D. That's the meaning. Here, void display of int k abstract method attached with the body. Int y attached with y. Here, instance method. Instance body. This is, after this one I had static. This is static. This is static. This is static. So here we had static. This is static. So in this static now, same. That method is coming from the, sorry, method signature will come from here. And body will come from here. Body will come from here. Void M2 of, not M2, sorry. Void display of int k. The body is attached. Int z. The body is attached. Now, by terminology now, this one known as reference to constructor. This is reference to instance method. And this is reference to static method. Because address is there, no? Reference means location. In that reference, body is there. What body? Constructor body, instance method body, static method body. This concept we call it as the references. What I circled here, this is reference to constructor. This is reference to instance method. This is reference to static method. So display method attached with the bodies. That only concept of method references. One new concept introduced by Java 8 version. In normal application developments, you cannot see. Even your Spring teacher, web service trainer also, they never write this syntax. Why? Means still not entered into service engineering development, not enter. It is coming through APIs, means thread creations. I only will write thread creation. I only will show you how to create thread with method reference, latest one. The latest thread creation is method reference, not using anyway. But as a core Java trains, my duty to put that advanced model to you. So we keep it. This is the last model we had it. So finally, interface abstract method can have body through 4 ways. That only conclusion. Right? Okay. Now this diagram I'll paste there. This one. I'll paste there for you. Method references means functional interface abstract method having the body of one method from a class where the class is not related to interface. Not related to interface. There is no link between this. Got it right? Okay. So whenever you have a time, Andy, practice lambda expression and look the model of method reference once. Okay, right. If I want to modify any existing program, but code will be increased. Why code will be increased? Means implementation, separate classes must be there. In that classes, we are going to pick the bodies. So already existing project is there. If you want to convert them, then we use method references. The theory. Okay, right. Anyway, this is the model. After introducing this model, I am drawing some diagrams and coming to you. Interface diagram, I'll show it here. Make FAQ question, conclusion FAQ question. In how many ways we can provide? In how many ways we can provide method body to abstract method of interface. In how many ways we can provide method body to abstract method of interface? There are 4 ways in Java to provide There are 4 ways in Java to provide. How many of you started JavaScript and raise your hands? In JavaScript also you can see method inside the method. If anybody started JavaScript, there one concept is there. Read carefully the title, JavaScript. JavaScript. Right. Some model from here enter there actually. Your JavaScript is an object-based programming language. Object-based, not object-oriented. Inheritance not there. We don't have an inheritance there. It is object-based. Total flavor that only. Of course, there auto objects will come. One window object maybe. Some other object. You have to imagine it, 1 or 2 objects. But imagine it there. There also imagination only. Some objects you have to imagine it. That also object-based only. JavaScript. From there, Angular. So because they look for objects, wherever you go, you must come to core Java. That market is saying that wherever you want to make a journey, one object will be there. Even JavaScript, if you want to become a efficient code writer in UI technology with JavaScript, you must have an object flavor actually. So there also method inside the method, one concept is there. Your trainer will teach that concept. So watch it, right? So this analysis will help you there. This analysis, what we are doing today, that will help you to learn that model, method inside the method. They had one name, I forget it. But script people will have a name, I forget it. That they'll write one method inside the method, and how they are running, you people can understand, because you are going from object oriented to object based. You know how to jump from 5th floor already. They are jumping from 1st floor. I already jumped from 5th floor. Jumping from 1st floor is very easy, sir, because UI engineers, code writer, especially Java programmer, if you go to UI technology, you can dominate them, because object based will be there. There one model will be there, method inside the method. I'm using oral terminology. They had their own terminology. Watch that model. So in that model also, they'll say how many ways we can run that function. They use a term function. They'll say very clearly, on that day they'll give a ways to you also. The trainer will give a ways to you. From that only remaining came Angular 8, Angular 9, Angular 11, already 13. Huh? Angular 13 I think today. Angular 13 something, they are having some versions, they are going on. Whatever it may be, they are give a ways to you. Watch this model. In Java, we had 4 ways, because I am writing very specifically in Java. I am writing there are 4 ways in Java to provide method body to abstract method of interface. So way 1, right? Way 1 means what? Using interface and implementation class name. Way 2, using interface and implementation class without name. Implementation class without name. This model popular by anonymous inner class as implementation class. Way 3, using LAMBDA lambda expression. Way 4, using method references concept. But these 2 are 8 features. These 2 are 8. In interview, what 8 features you know? Means you must say lambda expression, method reference. Means you must say the 2 terms with bold. The 2 only important, basically. In interview, do you know 8 features? Means I cannot say I know all, but I know lambda expression and method references, you must say. I don't know. All you cannot practice, not possible. Because some related to JDBC, some related to servlet will be there. Related to core Java, I know lambda expression, method reference. These 2 titles you have to say in the interview. Right. So if we say correctly to the interviewer, they'll ask one more question. So as a code writer, where you will use anonymous, where you will use lambda, right? In what situation anonymous is used and in what situation lambda is used? I want to know, right? Okay, FAQ. In what situation we use anonymous inner classes, in what situation use anonymous inner classes and LAMBDA, lambda expressions. Look here. Suppose interface is holding more than one abstract method. If interface is holding more than one abstract method, you cannot write lambda. You must write anonymous, right? Like this. If interface is holding more than one abstract method. If interface is holding more than one abstract method, then we use anonymous inner classes. If interface is holding more than one abstract method, then we use anonymous inner classes. We use anonymous inner classes. If interface is functional interface means what? What is the meaning of functional interface? Only one abstract method, right? If the interface is functional interface, if the interface is functional interface, then we use LAMBDA lambda expression. Then we use lambda expression. Right. All of you can practice these 2 models. Give a huge practice on lambda expression. Right. A beginner assignments are there. Method reference, you must know the concept and model. Okay, right. I am going to use method reference in thread creation. I will show you how to create thread with lambda, how to create thread with method reference. So it's the 2 latest one available in the market. Already they are in the thread APIs. Your Android people are using thread API. The thread API internally uses your lambdas and method references in today's trend. Okay, right. Now, one more third feature from Java 8 is concrete methods in interfaces, newly entered. Concrete methods in interfaces. Interface means popular to hold abstract method. Now, concrete methods entered into interface. Make it star mark IMP. Concrete methods in interfaces. This also Java 8. concrete methods in interfaces. Concrete methods in interfaces. It's a new feature introduced by Java 8. From Java 8 version onwards, we can declare interface with concrete methods. Means almost from 1995 to 2014. See how many years? 14, that is 16, almost 20 years. From 1995 to 2014, interface is popular to hold abstract method. But recently by 2014 by Java 8, your Research and Development Center brought one concrete method into interface. Because of this reason, whenever I started my interface chapter, the first line you can see, interface is collection of variables and abstract methods up to Java 7 version. I only read it. So that is giving meaning to you. Up to Java 7 version only the definition is valid. From Java 8 the definition is going to be changed. That's the meaning. So interface can hold concrete methods in today's trend. Not is a new feature again. It is again almost 2014 and 2022. Almost 7 years completed for this model. So interface can hold concrete methods. Make it from Java 8 version onwards. From Java 8 version onwards, the interface can be declared with concrete methods. Declared with concrete methods. From Java 8 version onwards, the interface can be declared with concrete methods. Right, sir. How many concrete methods came? Means 3 concrete methods came. The following are the concrete methods. The following are the concrete methods can be declared part of interfaces. Part of interfaces. 1. Static concrete method. Default concrete methods. This is B. Private concrete methods. Private concrete. Static concrete methods, default concrete methods, and private concrete methods. Now, static concrete methods came by Java 8. Default concrete methods came by Java 8. And private concrete came by Java 9 feature, that is. So, private concrete method is introduced by Java 9. Java 9 means very much near, 2017. It looks very near, no? When compared to 2004 and 2006 and 2011, 2017 is looking very much nearer. So, private methods came by Java 9 2017, the model. Okay, right. 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 The concrete methods. The concrete methods. The concrete methods with static keyword with static keyword in interfaces are known as the concrete methods with static keyword. The concrete methods with static keyword in interfaces are known as static concrete methods. The concrete methods with static keyword in interfaces are known as static concrete methods. Static concrete methods. So like this. Voice is breaking means what I can do. See there. Now, I am taking one interface. Always I'll take a name I test. Always. Okay, right. So I test is one interface anyway. Since many years, abstract method is there. Yes or no? Na? So abstract method is very, very, very popular. Void M1 of int x. Sir, this is one abstract method. Sir, today I am a programmer, sir. I can provide body in 4 ways. Yes, sir, no, na. You can provide, no? Right, okay. Right. That is a knowledge I given to you. Whether you catch it or not, I don't know. But I delivered over. Delivery is over. So, since many days, my last target is student has to know he can provide body in 4 ways. Whether student traveled with me or not, we don't know actually. Generally, we feel that students are regular, we feel it. Because we deliver the model and go. Course first priority is regularity. Second one is writing the notes, what is available and going home. Again, you are reading that notes and reviewing the notes. That may be my program. Again, you have to work it. Not typing and running. And anyway, the program will run. Many people will think it practical means, sir, I'll take your program, I'll go to the lab, I'll run and come out. That is not practical. And anyway, my program will run only. You are not a tester now, Venkatesh, are written correctly or not. Some people will do that only. So they'll take the code, they'll run it and go, sir, practical over. That is not practical. Many people will be there, 90% that only. Venkatesh, sir, notes not given, sir, dump the notes, I'll run and come. He's a tester for me actually. Venkatesh, sir, writing correctly or not. Sir, compilation error is coming, sir. Same code I copied, sir, but error is coming. Same code running no here. The students will say to me, sir, same code I copied, not coming. So same code why you copied actually. Learn the concept, create the concept or not now. So here also, what I'm trying to say here is, my intention since many days is very slowly I came. Whenever I touched my relationship between classes, one title, my intention is nothing but I must give a knowledge to a student in this class how to provide body for one abstract method. That is ended. Now I took one interface there, one abstract method is there. Now I feel that the student can provide body for this abstract method in 4 ways. Maybe by writing a class, maybe class without name, maybe through lambda. Don't give practice on method reference. It is a special model, don't give practice, but you know, I can provide it. Okay, right. Now, from Java 8 version onwards, they are saying that we brought one concrete method. Void M2 into Y, we brought one concrete method. That concrete method also we brought static. First we brought the static. So static concrete method we brought it. Now You can write the implementation if you want. For testing, you can write implementation. I am writing old model, I class, some class I am writing. So this class what I am writing here, just general, I will be using some color, no implementation. So I am writing one class here. Because if I write my old model only, many sprints will be connected. So I will be writing implementation class name I am writing. So I class, one class I am taking here. Now this class, implements, no, this is the old model, no, anyway, right, okay. What is the duty of implementation, sir? Take this abstract method and construct the body. Sir, I must take this abstract method, void m1 int x, and write the body. So in inheritance process, always we have to create object for implementation class. OB is equal to new implementation class. Yes or no? Right. Now, static method will come. Sir, static method will not come. Why means static methods are binded to classes available within the classes. Here also same. Binded to interface available within the interface. Make a statement. Second point. These static concrete methods. These static concrete methods. The static concrete methods are binded to interfaces. If not, the static concrete methods will get the memory within the interface, while interface loading and can be accessed with interface name. Can be accessed with interface name. The static concrete methods will get the memory within the interface while interface loading, and can be accessed with interface name. Accessed with the interface. Understood is right. See there. Now, whenever I create one object here, so whenever one object is created here, sir, this method will come here. That is not providing the body anyway. Sir, this will come. Void m1 of int x. Now, this will come and overwrite. Void m1 of int x. This will come and overwrite. This is overriding, no? Anyway, you know this already. So the method is available here. Now, this method is available in the class only. Is binded to class, available in the class. That method, not class, interface. Okay, right. So whenever I want to call M1, I can call with object name. Actually, code writing means Before writing the program only, total should be under our control. I'm drawing now. So what is happening, that idea should come. So the day where on which you'll get this idea, you'll become a code writer on that day. So without code only, sir, I am imagining what is happening. See, this diagram meaning is, already you know the locations. If you want to call it ob.m1, because the method is available in the object. Whenever I want to call M2, how I'll call M2 now? Sir, if I want to call M2, I test dot M2, because that is available in the interface. It is available in the interface or not now? All of you got this point? Right. Okay. So I can access with object name. I can access. The same thing I'll write here. Now, Java project. Concrete methods. Concrete methods. Application 1. Test. Interface. I test. I class. Here I am taking, so public abstract void M1. Here I am taking one concrete method. So public static void M2 of int y. So finally concrete method came. It is allowing or not now? At last concrete method entered into interface. So system.out.println. This is static concrete method M2. I am printing now. So system.out.println. The value y is equal to plus y. So this is okay. Now it is implements. I test implements. Take the method public void m1 of int x. Now system.out.println. This is one implemented method. Implemented method, no? Yes or no? Na? Implemented method means we are constructing the body for the method came from the interface. This is one implemented method. Now system.out.println. The value x is equal to plus x. Anyway, the same thing what I drawn, I written there. Okay, right. Create object for I class. Class demo static method. Concrete method 1. So import test.start. I class OB is equal to new I class. OB dot M1 issue not there. Now I test dot M2. So issue not there. Answer is coming right. Here, one question is there. Because I written this much of time, I written an K. Do you remember inheritance chapter? Yes or no? Na? Right. 3 cases are there. Case 1, case 2, case 3. Do you remember? Right. Case 1. Non-static members from the parent class. I made a title or not now? All the non-static members are available to implementation class object, can access with implementation class object name. Case 2. Constructors. If there is one default, if there is one 0 parameter constructor in the parent class, compiler at compilation stage will add one super of to the constructor of child class, which is the parent class constructor call. Right? If it is one parameterized constructor in the parent class, developer should write one super of in the constructor of child class to call constructor from the parent class. You know the rule, no? Case 3. Static methods from the parent class. All the static members of parent class are available to child class through extends keyword and can be accessed with the child class name. You can call parent class static methods by using child class name or not now. You can observe that model. Then they will ask it. Can I access static concrete method of interface using implementation class name? Question is there. Answer is no. So your author not provided permission for the implementation. See there. So implementation saying that implementation class M2 of 345. See, I am accessing M2. In the diagram you can see that. Sir, I am the implementation of this interface, but implementation cannot access static method. Very important question. So, coding rule. We are recording it as a coding rule. Coding rule is static concrete methods are not available to implementation classes, which means implementation classes cannot access static methods. Why, sir? Interfaces came into Java to achieve multiple inheritance. Actually, interfaces, why interface chapter came, Andi? In the theory, to achieve multiple inheritance, interfaces came. But one concrete method is there. If I allow the concrete method for the implementation, again the runtime ambiguities will come. He rather said, because I not given the permission. For development enhancement, means whenever I want to make my development more stronger, I must make my developer more flexible. I am giving a concrete method to you. That doesn't mean that you cannot access. Doesn't mean that you can access the static concrete method with implementation. Permission not there. Now the developer says that no. My application is not multiple inheritance application. My application is normal application. I want that concrete method accessed by the implementation. Then the other given second option, that is default concrete method. The other said, if you want it to available for your implementation, declare with default concrete method, second model. Default concrete method available to implementation, static concrete method not available to implementation. The two options has been introduced for the Java 8. As a code writer, if it is a multiple inheritance, I'll use static concrete method. If not, I'll use default concrete method. Make a statement. Coding rule. these static concrete methods, the static concrete methods are not available to implementation classes. The static concrete methods are not available to implementation classes. Not available to implementation classes. The static concrete methods are not available to implementation classes. Which means implementation classes cannot access static concrete methods of interface. Here one example program. Before that, one diagram here. Here I took itest.java. I took iClass.java. I took demo concrete method 1.java. This is one main class. Okay, right. See there. Here error is coming now. iClass.m2 error is coming. Now ob.m2. Somebody is asking a question. Sir, OB can access. I only saying no. Online students, they listen properly or not, we don't know. So, class do not have access. How the object will have an access? Yes or no? Right. All of you can understand static concrete method, enter a question. But you cannot find static concrete methods. One more information to you. All interfaces will come from library. All interfaces will come from library. 99% of interfaces will come from library. User-defined interfaces are very less. Means developer constructing interface is very less. Almost not available. Okay, right. All will come from library. When they are coming from library, many interfaces you are going to open. Anyway. From the library, I will open one interface. Java P, java.lang.iterable. Can you see default here? This one interface or not now? Can you see this? This is one interface is holding default method or not now? Can you see this? So default methods already came into interface. Already they are coming and sitting in your library since many years. Only we people has to reach them. Actually market, we people also, Java 17, Java 18 now. Right? Came in the market, they are waiting already. We have to go to 17 and 18. When you will go? Understood this point or not now? Installation easy only. I am starting one more batch again from 20 or 21. After your batch, I started 3-4 batches. I started, I think, right? Your batch number is what? 20? 9, huh? I started 30. I started 31. One advance. I am coming with 32. Actually, I am coming with one more batch. If that batch comes, what they will say, sir, can I install 17 or sir, can I install 18 or sir? We will say yes only. Because we must not hurt them, no. I not yet hurted you, no. I also not hurted you or not. Sir, I want to install something. I will say yes only. Because student phobia is, Latest VLC player came means I'll download latest VLC player. The same phobia will be there for the student. Sir, latest product I wanted. We'll say yes only. But to reach that product, you will take almost 10 years. To the product what is available in your system, to work with that product features, you have to take 10 years journey. Still you are learning 8. Yes or no? That 8 feature only confusion, no? Observe this point or not? That 8 feature, but sir, I done my BTech and came and sitting in Amirpet. That model I am not understanding, sir. 8 model that is again. That is, I am from CSC, sir, again. I am a CSC engineer again. I am also not understanding model. Roughly I am saying it. Means the market takes how many years to reach 17? You can judge it. Even I am also preparing for 11 certification now. Frankly, I am speaking. I am preparing for 11 certification. It is under the process. By August, I will come with 11. I am preparing for 11. So when I should do the certification of 17? Why I am doing the certification means to learn what it is. Because I must say to you, no. Whenever I want to say to you, I must read it. But I no need to read it daily. Amount is coming, I am happy only. But many people are believing me, I must read it. Whenever I must read it, I must have one target, no? The target is my certification. At least if I keep the target, for certification, I will prepare it. In the process of preparation, I will take the new models and come. That new models will come into your book. That is my survival. Certification not needed for me. Because already I crossed my 22 years in experience of Java. I am established. Today also I can shut down the door because everything is with me. Java given everything. Full-fledged, out of bottleneck given. My bottle has been filled and overflowed. That much of there with me. Only Java. I am happy only. Only Java only. Only Java. I don't know other code. Even I learned Python also. But if Java given me so more satisfaction to me. So why I am speaking that point means that many models are coming. Default concrete method came and sitting in the library already. Static concrete method you cannot see. In the library, you cannot see static concrete method. Static concrete method for interview purpose you must say. From Java 8 version onwards, interface can be declared with static concrete method. The static concrete method binded to interface. While interface loading, we can access with the interface name, but it is not available to implementation, which means implementation cannot access that static concrete method. Permission not there. Why means to overcome the runtime ambiguities in multiple inheritance model. I'll write that statement in the last. No, sir, I want concrete methods. I want concrete methods to implementations. Then they given default concrete method. Write it. Default concrete method. The default concrete methods, the concrete methods in interface which are declared with default keyword are known as default concrete methods. The concrete methods in interface which are declared with default keyword are known as default concrete methods. Default concrete methods are non-static, not static. Got this point? They are non-static only, not static. See there? I'll draw the diagram for 1 minute. Again, I am taking one I test here. Again, I am taking one abstract method, void m1 of int x. Always I am taking one abstract method. This one I am going to use already for each special iterator. This two I am using in your collection framework with lambda. These are lambdas anyway. Now, here one default came. Default void m2 of int y. This is one concrete method. Moreover, this default concrete method is static and non-static and non-static. And one more information is default keyword entered into interface. Default keyword not available in the class. If you write default keyword in the class, error will come. Default keyword not available in the classes, error, still not entered. But if you write one variable or method without any access modifier, they are default only. But default keyword not there. In the classes, default keyword not entered. Default keyword entered into interface. This is non-static anyway. The same way I had implementation. Implementation class. You know this already, but even then I am drawing the arrow. Void m1. We are constructing the body anyway. Now, default method also non-static, m1 also non-static. Non-static will get the memory within the object, no? Right. See there, what happens? Sir, I class OB is equal to new I class. Now, object created. While object creation, this abstract method will come. Void m1 of index. Then this default method will come. This default method. Default method. Void m2 of int y. Default method. Then this body is binded. It becomes one complete. So void m1 of int x. Now the two methods are available in the object only, no? Right. Two methods are available in the object only. So two methods are in the object. So 0x11. Two methods are in the object. Understood now? So if they are in the object, you can access with the object name directly. So here, ob.m1, you can access. ob.m2, you can access. Yes or no? right? Because they are in the object. The finally, default concrete methods are non-static methods and which are available to implementations and can be accessed with implementation class object reference. You can access. Understood? Because ob.m2. Make a statement. These default concrete methods are non-static methods and available to implementation classes and can be accessed with implementation class object reference. These default concrete methods are non-static methods. You cannot declare them as a static. These default concrete methods are non-static methods and available to implementation classes and can be accessed with the implementation class object reference. Clear everyone? Right. Okay. Now, the diagram will be pasted here, giving information. Default concrete method is available within the object of implementation. Right. Okay. Then example program here. So I written itest.java, iclass.java. Here demo concrete method 2, I will take it as a main class. I will take it. The same programs I'll copy there like this. Concrete methods application 2. Right. So I test anyway. Here instead of static, we had what now? Default. Is a default concrete method or not now? So this is default. Sir, why you written public default? If you don't write public also, they are public only, no? Yes or no? Na? Interface methods are public. See there. They are writing public and default or not in the library. So if you don't write public also, they are public only. Right. Okay. Now this is go for implementation. Go for implementation. So I am going for implementation now here. So M1 okay. This is implementation. Go for demo concrete method. You must access with object name directly. You can access with object name only, no? See there. Access. Answer is coming, no? Right. So default concrete implemented method. I'll paste this in your notebook. So tomorrow I'll give about your private. So tomorrow conclusion of inner class, very lengthy chapter coming, very lengthy. Observe or not now? Still inner classes not entered into interfaces. Very biggest chapter it is. Okay, right. So read all the models and come. And tomorrow private concrete methods I'll give. After that, Java 8 feature, we stop there and we conclude inner classes by tomorrow. Okay, right. Read all the models and come. Right. Thank you very much for today. Take a break.